I created Cesar. There was no Cesar. Cesar wouldn't have the lifeline or life that he has without a DJ Envy. I created Matt. If I wasn't there, if I didn't create Matt, if I didn't have Matt speak, if I didn't put Matt on the Breakfast Club, if I didn't recommend people to Matt, there would be no Matt. Not one. Not a lick. EYL is here because of me. Because of me going on their show. Me putting them on the Breakfast Club. And I don't have a problem with saying it to any of their faces because they know.
If it wasn't for DJ Envy, I would have never invested into Cesar. I lost a total of $64,000.
Question. Say you've had someone invest in your company. You told them, for example, it'll be a 100K return in 3 months and it's going on the 7th month. When do you approach the investor and let them know this shit fall?
What up, y'all? It's DJ Envy. Flippin' NJ. What up, y'all? It's DJ Envy. Flippin' NJ. What up, y'all? It's DJ Envy. Flippin' NJ.
So when I was in prison, there was a guy, his name is Renee, which to this day, he's my big brother. He was a big real estate developer in Hoboken, New Jersey. He's never been in prison before. I taught him how to bid, and he taught me about real estate.
By you putting out DJ Envy and a picture of me and Cesar saying that y'all did that, you know I didn't scam nobody for no money. You know I didn't take no money.
But let me ask you a question, because the guy last night, he said that he gave Cesar $1 million. He's like, I would never have made $1 million investment if I didn't have DJ Envy co-signing him and telling me that, yo, he's a good dude.
For the 20 Baloney fans, they're on my page. You're going to jail. Pay the people. But yet, there's 2-3 sides to every story. DJ Envy's attorney, his defense that DJ Envy is a victim, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Me and him were partners in the real estate seminars. We were partners in a couple real estate transactions. That's it. He's not a victim. He was my partner. He was an investor.
I wanted to teach my community about real estate. I wanted to teach our community about investing in generational wealth. Now, Cesar, if he took money, I wasn't privy to it, nor did I even know. But for anybody to say I was involved, that's totally not true.
So our boy Envy has put himself in a bit of a conundrum. We're talking about facing lawsuits, his credibility being questioned, and maybe jeopardizing his employment with iHeartRadio and involving them in a future lawsuit. Maybe. Nonetheless, the whole thing is a complete mess, all by involving himself with this man, Cesar Pina, also known as Flippin' NJ, who was recently arrested for committing a multi-million-dollar Ponzi-like investment scheme. And today I'm gonna give you all the rundown of what's been going on recently. If you don't know who I am Lex Nor, and welcome to my channel, and join me today as I explain this bull caca. I can't start talking about DJ Envy without first mentioning this man. This New Jersey native looking like the bastard child of the rap legend Big Pun goes by the name Cesar Pina, also known as NJ. Now, Cesar has been dealing in real estate since 2006 as stated on his website. Now, it's been said that Cesar learned the real estate game in prison.
I met Cesar.
Cesar.
Cesar is Flippin' NJ, is my partner in New Jersey. He owns over 1,600 units in New Jersey and all throughout the country.
Cesar was in prison before.
Cesar was in prison. Cesar was locked up, and he learned how to do real estate in prison.
Wow.
He learned how to do it in prison.
We gotta bring Cesar up here one day.
Yeah, he'd love to do it.
And shout out to my guy, the credit dude, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of the credit dude, let's see what he has to say about his quote-unquote partnership with DJ Envy.
One day, Cesar invites me to his office and says, hey, bro, how many clients you have? I let him know how many clients I have. He's like, damn, so that many clients times X amount a month. He's like, damn, bro, your business is doing pretty good. I'm like, yeah, bro, we've been putting in work. A week later, his assistant, Benz, approaches me and says, hey, Envy wants to be an owner of your business. And I'm like, well, what does that even mean? Like, and I'm like, oh, like DJ Envy wants to be a part of my business. DJ Envy wants to partner with me. I'm like, what does that look like? He's like, well, he doesn't want to pay anything, but he wants to come into your business as a 25% owner and pretty much continue helping you. We're going to promote you here. We're going to do this, put you on the Breakfast Club, which come to find out that is payola on his end because I was paying him to not realizing it to be on the radio. As soon as we signed the contract, September 2020, this motherfucker acting like he can't fucking promote me, right? I'm like, bro, I thought it was a part of the deal for you to promote me, for you to do this. One post here or there, one post here or there, one post here or there. You know, let people know that we're in business with this. And he's like, I don't got to do that. I thought I don't think you remember the agreement we had. I don't care about your company. And I'm like, yeah, bro, but you're promoting Cesar, and Cesar isn't, doing this, because that's when I also found out so that's when Cesar scammed me. I invested with him May of 2022. August of 2022, I realized and found out that he got me for the 150. How come you're promoting Cesar more than me? And he got me, and you still not promoting me? And that's when me and him got in an argument. That's when he made that fucking audio clip that he made EYL, that he made Matt, that he made me. Man, that bitch, yo. You ain't make motherfucker gonna sit here and say he made EYL. He gonna sit here and take credit for EYL. He gonna sit here and say that he made Matt the mortgage guy. He gonna sit here and say he got credit and made the credit due. Motherfucker, you can't even make your wife come, and you're gonna sit here and tell me that you made the credit due. Man, you. All right? This dude gonna block my calls, gonna sue me because I exposed him with the thing. That's the shit I'm on right now, MB. Fuck you.
So with Cesar, he taught me how to do it the right way. He taught me, why he was like, his first thing is, why are you using your money? That's what you mean. He said, you don't use your money, you use other people's money to get these deals. And started teaching me the game of how to do it without using minimum money.
What the fuck? Alright, whatever. Some of you niggas will believe anything. Oh my god. For some reason, we believe that getting locked up equates to some type of untold knowledge. We as a community literally perceive those with street smarts superseding those who have an education under their belts. So basically, the 6.5 years that I spent to gain a bachelor's in arts meant nothing. I gotta literally be locked up to gain some type of credibility. Now, it's been said that he was arrested for dope dealing, but after doing some research, I found an interesting charge that's pretty much relevant to today's topic. You see, on August 2002, a warrant was issued for the arrest of Cesar and his brother Luis Pina. What was the offense? Well, credit card fraud. Cesar pleaded guilty to the crime and was sentenced to 16 months and in jail for 3 years and probation in order to pay a bit over $71,000 in restitution. You know what's crazy? This man possesses all the evidence to label him a real estate fraud. Arrested for credit fraud? Check. Out of shape, looking like he can't walk a few steps without hyperventilating, let alone give a house tour? Check. Learning the real estate game from a mentor in prison? Triple check. Yet you have people like DJ Envy trusting him and putting him on his platform. As a matter of fact, let's get into that. DJ Envy, real name Rashawn Casey, is an American disc jockey, record producer, and radio personality. He's also one of 2 hosts in the syndicated radio show The Breakfast Club, alongside with Charlamagne the God on Power 105. Now that we got his bio out of the way, a few years ago, Envy invited Cesar to The Breakfast Club for an interview, which you can no longer find on The Breakfast Club YouTube channel. They made sure they got rid of all evidence. Luckily, I acquired copies of each one. The only mentions of Cesar is in this recent video where Envy addressed the allegations on The Breakfast Club. But if we look at the old Breakfast Club interviews, Envy introduced Cesar as his friend and business partner.
We got a special guest in the building. You might know him on Instagram as Flippin' NJ, my friend Cesar Pina.
Apparently, Envy partnered with Cesar around 2018, and since then, they've been quote-unquote flipping houses, hosting seminars, and showing off rent money that they've been collecting.
What up, it's DJ Envy, Flippin' NJ.
Okay.
Today, Pro Style came. This is your first time picking up rent, right?
First time picking up these joints. So I don't want to see the names on the checks, but yeah.
First time picking up rent, and that's what it's all about. When I tell you about creating generational wealth, that's what it is. I picked up, this is some of my rent. He owes me some more. His rent is picked up.
Just getting started, baby.
And that's what it's about.
And we all can agree, if it wasn't for Envy, Cesar wouldn't have been so mainstream. And because of his stamp of approval, Cesar had access to celebrities and major investors. Now, Cesar was allegedly making outrageous claims, often promising investors 20 to 45% ROI, returns on investments, within 5 months. And right there, ladies and gentlemen, should have been another red flag. When someone claims that they can get you a high return in a short amount of time, flipping houses, most likely it's a scam. Real estate is a slow growth market. Even Blackstone is having problem with their real estate investment trust. Therefore, it was told by the U.S. Attorney Office that Cesar Pina had been running a Ponzi-like scheme, using new victim investments to pay off prior victims and spending victim funds on personal expenditures. Not only that, lawsuits started to pile up and victims of Pina's scam began to come out. And now we're gonna introduce another player in this expose, Tony the Closer. Closer. Social media influencer Tony the Closer Robinson is a former NFL player, real estate investor, and entrepreneur, and one of the ones who coined the term Real Estate RICO. You see, Tony was one of the first people to call out DJ Envy and his partner Cesar after several victims contacted Tony claiming that they'd been scammed by Cesar due to not receiving a return on their investment in a timely manner and have not been refunded their initial investment upon request. Tony interviewed several victims on his platforms pleading their case. Therefore, when things started getting hot and tension started to brew, on May 26, 2023, Envy jumped on IG Live with Tony to address the allegations. I'm guessing after their powwow, Envy thought that Tony was gonna let it go, but nah. Tony was on Envy's ass, posting lawsuits and more victims on his Instagram. Now, to me, I feel like this is a petty move on Envy's part because Envy ended up suing Tony for defamation. In the lawsuit, under Nature of Action, it states that this case arises from defendant false, defamatory, slanderous, and malicious assertion that Mr. Casey is a thief, criminal, and scammer who has perpetuated a Ponzi scheme and stolen millions. And I know that pissed Tony way off because he just started going harder ever since that lawsuit was filed. This also ignited a slew of financial YouTubers jumping in on the conversation, making videos to voice their opinions on the matter. Specifically, certified financial advisor Pocket Watcher with JT and Spencer Cornelia, who made deep dive videos on the litigation of the situation. Envy was definitely feeling the pressure because mainstream media picked up on the story, interviewing victims of Cesar, pointing out that they wouldn't have known of Cesar if it wasn't for DJ Envy. What's crazy is that one of the victims stated that Cesar used his jewelry as collateral until he was able to pay him back.
Rio says he got a visit from Cesar carrying this box of jewelry.
He said, take this jewelry until I can pay you back.
How much did he say this was worth?
15, 20 grand.
It was so bad that Envy ended up addressing the issue on the Breakfast Club, claiming his innocence, and had his lawyer announce that Envy too was a victim and lost money. But where was Cesar during the whole thing? Well, Cesar was trying to lay low until the district attorney ended up coming after him. He was arrested and charged with wire fraud, then later released on a $1 million secured bond with electronic monitoring. Cesar then went on social media to plead his side of the story. He also said some interesting things. One, pertaining to Envy's claim that he too lost money and his involvement in the whole thing.
DJ Envy was never in the room. DJ Envy has nothing to do with any of these 20 lawsuits of these people that are suing me. And it fucking sucks, bro. It pisses me off that all these people are bashing DJ Envy, from Master Flex, Rick Ross, every single person. Because what you people gotta understand is that DJ Envy is so successful in hip hop that as far as a DJ, that people just don't like him. DJ Envy's attorney, his defense that DJ Envy is a victim, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. Me and him were partners in the real estate seminars. We were partners in a couple real estate transactions. That's it. He's not a victim. He was my partner. He was an investor.
Well, there you go, guys. Cesar said that Envy had nothing to do with it. Also, from the look of things, it seems like Cesar isn't going down without a fight. He said that Envy was not a victim. He started putting Tony the Closer's arrest record on his Instagram, and his brother is definitely wilding on social media, making low-key threats.
I'm gonna smoke you, bitch. Remember, I'm gonna smoke you, bitch. I'm gonna smoke you, Tony. Keep talking your shit. You keep talking like you proud and shit. Then you fucking with the wrong nigga. Remember that.
Oh, Cesar Pina's wife, Jennifer Pina, is also included in this whole thing, giving out vague statements to the reporters and throwing Cesar under the bus.
Where's all the money? Where did all the money go?
That's a Cesar answer for you right there.
Oh, by the way, a whole bunch of celebrities are also distancing themselves from Cesar and also throwing Envy under the bus. Not only that, but allegedly Joe Budden was asked to join in early on.
Trying to teach people. When I first got into real estate, I called 3 people. I called Clue, I called Fabulous, I called Joe Budden. Right? My Desert Storm family. And I said, hey guys, I'm doing real estate. This is something that I think that, you should invest a little bit of money in, try it out, and that way you can do it. Joe Budden told me it was a Ponzi scheme and I was going to go to jail. Fab was like, I'll call you back. And Clue was like, nah, it's not for me.
Boy, this clip did not age well for Envy. Joe ended up responding to the situation and he had a few words to share, so I suggest you guys go ahead to his channel and check it out to see what he had to say. But Joe smelled something a little funny and didn't join in. I guess his dad's street smart because a lot of us know, yeah, it just looks sketchy. First of all, I ain't trusting no nigga who looked like he was in an episode of My 600 Pound Life wearing a 10X FUBU shirt and jeans talking about if I give him 50K, he can double it before Thanksgiving. This dude looked like he can't even finish a sentence without taking several breaths in between words. You lost your damn mind. Envy, you tried it, homie. You really did try it. Old boy was convicted for credit fraud. I mean, how much proof do you need? He looks like he rides around in a mobility scooter, let alone could give a house tour without sweating profusely. Come on now. Moving on. Oh, before I forget, the NBC newscaster who said the feds raided iHeartRadio and seized electronic equipment for their investigation, yeah, that was all cap.
An inside source tells us that the iHeartRadio offices were visited by the feds who took out electronic equipment as part of this investigation. From Newark, Sarah Wallace, News 4 New York.
iHeart New York office was not raided. TMZ of all places had to come out and report that iHeartRadio was not raided by federal law enforcement. And I believe them. I don't care what a lot of these people online been saying. Some of these conspiracy theorists. What are they gonna take? Turntables and mixers? Envy and Cesar didn't conduct any businesses at iHeart besides the interviews. It's just mainstream media being messy and trying to sensationalize their story. Speaking of mainstream, you know what's insane? How mainstream scams have become. You have swindlers, fraudsters, charlatans, fake gurus paying thousands of dollars to celebrities, podcasters, and popular social media influencers for access to their large audiences, promoting themselves, promising vast amount of money that people can make in a small amount of time. To me and you, we see what it is. It's all cap. They're just trying to take what little dollars we have. But then there's those who believe them and willing to fork up their cash for whatever reason. Maybe they want to double their income, or maybe they're going through something and they're desperate. Nonetheless, we gotta start holding some of these celebrities like Envy, Aiden Ross.
Chat, by the way, that MILF token shit I did a while back, I already told you guys, don't buy that shit. I got paid a bag to do that shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. I hope none of you guys actually bought it.
And a whole bunch of influencers accountable for putting these people on their platform. But you guys tell me. As for Envy, honestly, I don't think anything's gonna happen to Envy. That's just my opinion. I can't say the same for Cesar though, considering his past offense. But as of now, all we can do is wait and let the justice system do their thing. So what do you guys think? Was Envy involved? Should he be held accountable? Should iHeart be held accountable? Do you guys empathize with Cesar? Was Envy aware of the whole thing? I don't know. You guys let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Oh, also feel free to like, share, and subscribe for future videos. Until next time, guys. Peace.